Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name's John. Today is day 24 of my 2-month Fasted-Thenics challenge. Let me start by giving you the numbers for the day. Today on the scale, I weighed 193, blood pressure 125 over 73, blood glucose was 84 milligrams per deciliter, and ketones were at 5.6 millimoles per liter. So it's a little unusual to have a jump in weight right now, but obviously there is some fluctuation based on whether I sit on the toilet or not, and then the timing. And last night I ended up finishing some of the exercises a little later in the day, and today anyway it fluctuates a little bit. I ended up going and doing some stuff and then coming back to the scale, and I was able to drop it a couple of tenths, but 193 is where it's at. So I'm sure the trend line will still be pretty clean at the end, but yeah, obviously it would be nice if the numbers were perfect, but they're not. So anyway, as far as today goes, the reason why I've been rushing around today is we are heading down somewhere warm to, just warm up from the cold weather that we're having around here. So next couple of videos will be from a different location, hopefully somewhere really sunny and palm trees and sandy beaches, that kind of thing. So anyway, that's really all I have for today. The numbers are still looking pretty good. Ketones are up there. The glucose looks fine. Blood pressure kind of shot up a little bit, but I was really distracted, and it's amazing how much just a few fairly stressful or negative thoughts can shoot your blood pressure up. And yeah, I've learned to do a meditation routine in the morning. I call it Stretchitate. That's what I have on my little sheet there to make sure I get it done every day. I try to meditate for at least 10 minutes, and I do a series of stretches while doing that. I use an app called Zero. I believe it's made by Kevin Rose and his team there. And the cool thing about that one that I like, it's no frills. I've tried some of the other ones, and they're great for learning how to focus your mind and not let your mind wander. But the thing I like about this particular app, you can pick background noises, kind of not necessarily white noise, but just kind of a relaxing noise. I generally choose the fireplace. I think there are some, like rainforest sounds and things like that, kind of ambiance sounds in the background to kind of help isolate you from the rest of the world, kind of like a flotation chamber does. And the other thing is you can set increments within that. So there's different chimes or gongs, and you can have one to start and then one to end. You can choose different ones, and then what I do is I do 10 minutes, and every 2 minutes I get a particular gong. So I know to switch poses and stretch a different muscle, and I do that 5 different muscles. It's not very complicated. It's just something that's helped me over time. One thing that I do want to do in the future, right now it's kind of hectic, so I'm leaving it the way that I have it, but I kind of modify things over time based on whether things are helping or not, and I identify things that I need help with. My neck is extremely tight, and my hips are starting to get pretty tight. So I'd like to incorporate maybe an additional 10 minutes and incorporate some exercises to stretch those. So anyway, that's really all I have for today. I appreciate you watching. If you got any comments or questions, please leave those below. It'd be great if you give me a like, subscribe, it's free. And if you've got any friends or people that you know that might be interested in health, longevity, and someone fairly reliable that's going to aggregate some of that information through this channel, please send them my way. Explain that this first series of videos is strictly for logging my daily weight, blood pressure, ketones, blood glucose, and obviously you'll get to see my face change over time. So at the end of this, there will be a little bit of a break, And then I'll start releasing videos. I think I'm gonna try to stick to a weekly schedule and pick a release day and time and try to stick to that religiously and see how it goes from there. I've already gotten a pretty extensive list of content that I want to reconsume and take notes and kind of dial it down and maybe do some writing to kind of formulate my thoughts, and then do a little more scripting as far as the future videos, and maybe spend some time learning how to edit videos better than I do now. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.